Hey people, Broken Puppet back again today with another video for you. This one's teaching you how to draw a whole kind of mad flash design. It's got an old school ship, old school banner, old school anchor, and old school roses. I think that's it. And it's pretty decent. You know, I'm sure you're gonna love it. And just another heads up, I'm getting very close to getting 1,000 followers, and I really appreciate everyone's support. And but if you keep following me so I can get 1,000, I really appreciate it. And once I hit 1,000, I'll do something special. I ain't got a clue what, but some sort of mad video for you guys. So yeah, any suggestions, let me know. Other than that, check out my Facebook if you want to keep up to date with me, or check out my Etsy shop. All links are below in the description. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Right people, how to draw an old school ship and some other little bits. And it's going to be something similar to this kind of style. And you know, the old school style. And I'm going to do some roses, I'm going to do a bit of a banner, and like an old school anchor as well. So it'd be slightly different. But this pretty much gives you the gist of what we're going to do. So starting off here, what I've done here is drawn a roughly like oval shape. Now this is going to kind of be like the surrounding area for the ship. We're going to do the ship in the middle of this. And bring this down a bit so you can see a bit better. Then what I'm going to do here, just going to bring in some rough little guideline bits. Now it's just plotting out roughly where I want the things. I want a banner roughly here, we're writing on. A big bit here with my ship in the middle. I want like a little rose bit on the side, rose bit there, and like a anchor bit kind of here. So it's always good to just plot out with rough shapes like circles and squares to get a rough idea of whereabouts you want things to go. Now, this is the rough shape of what we're going to do here. To start with, we're going to put in this oval shape around the top. Actually no, I'm going to start off with a banner shape. Banner shape, very simple, this one. It kind of curves down, up and back down again. So like a dip here. So dip, curve up, and then dip on the edge. Now you pretty much want an identical line just underneath. Give a fair size gap because you've got to remember you want to fit right in it. Then just join up the edges kind of like that. If you want, you can kind of, like I've done here, put in like little jaggedy bits, make it look like it's kind of ripped, make it look like it's old. This one I'm going to do nice and clean. Not like that. Now where that bit curves, you just want this curving around a bit. That's where this banner would go afterwards. And the same thing kind of on the bottom. Just a little curve like that for now. If you're not too comfortable with circles and that, you can always get something like this. This comes in handy for little bits. Now the first circle I'm going to do is just here. And it's going to be the top of the anchor. And that's, I roughly want it to be, say that big, roughly about there. And I don't normally use them, but never be afraid to use those kind of things. You know, they're there to help if you don't know, if you sort of struggle with it. Sometimes perfect lines and circles can be tough for people, so just use what you got. If you ain't got something like that, just use a coin or something. And that's, so you got like a circle bit there. Straight line coming down from the top. And what we want to do is like a little kind of oval kind of rectangle shape. So if you imagine a rectangle but slightly oval, you see, like that. And now where that line goes straight down, my initial cross was a bit bent, so straighten that out a bit. Just like two little markers there where that's going to go, and then straighten up like a straight kind of line here. And now follow the line down the centre. When the centre reaches the bottom, that's where you want to start for this. You want to curve up, bend out, and then bend in to a point. See, like that? And do an identical line the other way. Out, up, just like that. Then curve these lines in. Going up to those 2 points you just marked out there. And once you've done that, just do like another curve, going up a little bit higher, going to that point there, and just parallel on the other side as well, just like that. Then on the edge of the anchor, I like to do like a spade shape, just kind of like that, like an upside down love heart on that side. Same thing, curving up this way. You can do these as big as small or different sort of shapes if you want. It's a good way of making them unique to yourself. Straight line up the middle, straight line there. And that now, where that oval shape was, just make a clean line around it, like that. Try and keep it parallel. You can just flick it in for now if you want to make sure it is kind of the right shape. That's pretty much parallel, I think, roughly. Then just do another line, just leaving the same size gap the whole way around. So just a slightly bigger oval shape. You'll see why. This is going to be like an old school kind of rope, making a surrounding. It's a really cool way to put your ship in the middle. Just like that. And then what you're going to do is put like just little angled lines going the whole way around, just like an angle, so not dead straight but kind of like a 45-degree angle, and just keep that and turn it as it goes around. And that roses, like you see on most of my tutorials, are quite simple. And I'm just going to bring basic standard old school one, just curve up, around, and a couple of kind of semicircle shapes, just circling it. I'll switch over the pen now so you can see. I think the light's getting in the way a little bit. Kind of like that. Then just bring like a sort of circle shape around that. Circling it off, kind of like that, and then set a bunch of leafy bits around the outside, like petals. These ones I'm just done a couple of curves like that. You see, just that, dip in the middle, curve back around. Just do that 5 times going around, or as many as you can kind of fit in. See that here, you'd have that one finishing there, and then the fourth would be underneath. So we just stop that there. And just a couple of leafy bits on the outside. Just like 2 lines in the middle and just like 2 curved bits off the edge. I'll do like a couple of clusters, like just doing 3 here together. See, 1, 2, and 3. And I'll probably do another big one down here. Just like that. Simple. And I'm going to quickly do another one this side, and I'm going to go over the rest in pen, and that just so you sort of see it really nice and clear for now. Then we'll do the ship. Right, so as you can see, I've got the outline bit there done, and that put another little rose on the side. And that when you're doing this kind of old school, you want to use a pen that is fairly thick. No, not overly thick. You know, I'm using like a 0.8 here. And that, you know, about a 1, or you know, something over a 0.5 really is what you want. You know, it's always like a bold line, stands out. But now we got that, grab my pencil. Now we can plot in the ship. Very simple. I'm just going to block off a little sort of circular area like this, and now a little line here. And now to me, what that's going to be, that's going to be where the water's going to go. And that. Now for the ship, bring up a straight line like this. Screw it, let's go straight in the pen for this, so you can see it best. straight line up like that. Then you want to get a little circular shape, leave a gap low, a straight line, bring up another line, and just circle that bit off, just like that. Now that's going to be like the very front point of the ship. And now curving off here, you're on a line, curving like that, curve down a little bit, and just bring up a parallel line to the top bit, going up like that. Now this side, you can have like the same, just curving down like that and going into the waves, or you can do what I like to do, which a lot of traditional people like to, curve it. So you go there, you curve. I put like a little sort of like, underhook bit here. I don't know why I always like to do that. Then have that curve up. Little line out. Line down. And then same here, just bring a parallel line going across. Like that. And that can be the bottom of the ship. Now when you're in the sails, you have a couple of set of sails. You've got the first ones, like triangle shapes to go here, and then you have the straight ones which come across there and going down. And now because of the size of this, I'm going to do 3. You can do more. You can do 4, 5. Do as many. How many do I have in this one? Okay, so you've got 3 here. So you've got these long ones, 1, 2, 3, and you've got these ones at the front. So I'll do similar to that for this. I'll say you go up to about 4, 5 if you want. Any more than 5 is a bit overkill. Even 5 can be a bit overkill depending on the size of the actual ship. But yeah, first off, bring a line like that. See, nice and just a little curve just going that way. Get a nice long curve coming off the bottom. And then curve inwards up to that point. See, like that. And then just bring up another one. Start off here, curve down, curve in. Now, so we've got 2 there, and then like I plotted out with the pencil, just do like 3 lines across, 1 really long line, 1 medium line, 1 short line, and that, and then just bring that line across, just like that. And what you do on the side here, nice big curve down. Like that. On this side, nice big curve up, and there. And then you want a nice curve come across here, joining these 2 bits up. Like so. And do the same again at the top, that medium line. Curve down. Crossed, and join up to the top bit. Then the little line at the top. Voila. So get your pencil, and roughly where the middle will be, you want to draw a line going straight up. So, and this is where your flag's going to be at the top, and it's going to be like the pole going down it. Now you feel that end just in between the gaps. You see, like in between here, in between there and above. See that? Yeah. You can put a little bird's nest if you want up there, just play around with the ideas. And let's put a few little lines across. As if it looks like some rope bits are going across. And then what you want to do here again, sketch out a couple more lines, just slightly below the ones you drew, just like there, there, and there. And what we're going to do the second set of sails behind them. So we go there, very similar kind of drop down, and this bit's going to go behind this one. See, so we go there, we come up short, just before it ends, because it's a bit more to the left, and that, and there, a little bit more to the left. So I'm going to do the same for the middle one. Across, and we stop there because this bit will be behind these 2 bits. down, and curve around. You could do 3, 4 if you want. I like to do one more behind it, but on the third one I only do the top and the middle. This is just personal preference. Do as many as you like. And then you've got a little detail bits you can put in. I always like to put my net, so bring up a little straight line at an angle. Another one, another one, another one. And just so the line's going to cross. Nice and simple like that. You can put little cannons here if you want, you know, have little bits. One thing I like to do at the front, and I must on the yeah, this the must, isn't it? The must. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, you go up, curve around like a little ball shape, and you curve back to a point like that. And do the same thing, just the opposite direction. You know, it's just a little bit of detail at the front, you know. Then you can sort of do a few little curve bits off of that. A few little circular bits, just little detail bits. You can just play around with them, just see what you like. And that at the top, we'll do a little flag. And then we're going to do the C now. Now the C, you've got loads of different ways you can do this. This one I'm going to teach you like a circular shape type. You just basically spiral around, like so. Just keep doing them all around the place. Just like that. And do the same thing the other way. And don't forget you've got this little bit in the middle. Just like that. And then the clouds behind it, very simple. Just start off, you know, quite high. Say like on the second set of sails, semicircle, little semicircle off that. Just keep doing different size shapes, semicircles, just curving off till you get to the top. Same thing the other side. Just start at a good point. Loads of different size semicircles. Just like that. In the background, just a couple little kind of little V's for those birds. Very easy little way of doing them. And that's your basic outline. Now I can just quickly put in some writing. Yeah, that's done what I've done on that one. I just put stay true. You can do any kind of text here. I like to do that, the old school kind of text. Got to just plug this in. I'll do a separate tutorial on how to do tattoo writing. There's no point sort of trying to cram a whole tutorial for that in this. Right, so yeah, just plug in stay true there. And now it's going to put in the shading on the sails and everything. Now see here, you can do it like this way. So you start from a corner, just go up, block it in black, go over in grey, and do it at an angle, you see? And then a little bit like that corner. That's one way of doing it. Now I'm going to show you another way. This way you start from the bottom, and you curve up around. So start from the top. So you curve up to that bit. Now you don't want to go too high with the black. You want to go just the right amount. For this I'm just using flex markers, and that you could use pro tip, trio markers, water paints, pencils, anything you want. You know, you ain't got to use the same. And that, but they are good. Just doing it for little cell bits underneath as well. Voila. Then get yourself a grey, or sort of go lighter with your pencil, or a bit of water on your paintbrush, and just do like another one, just get a bit further up with the grey, like a lighter shade. Like that. And then go even lighter just over the top. If you're using these kind of pens, go over the whole thing and you can really kind of blend it in. Using the lighter colour to go over the top and mix the two is always a really good idea with these pens. See, just like that. That's another way of doing it. What I like to do at the top here, and that's just right at the very top with the light. Just put a little line of shade just going across the top. Just gives a little bit of 3Dness, it makes it look like it's bending out. And for these two bits I'm just going to flick in a bit of grey from the bottom. And then blend it out with the lighter grey. Just like that. And now shading in the rest, quite simple. Bottom bit down here on the anchor, just going to flick up and flick across like that. Do the same thing for this bit over here. And this little inside bit here. You basically want to do the opposite shading on the sides. And now see how like I flicked in this bit, so I'm going to flick the top bit. See I flick this bit, so I flick that side and not that side. Flick that top side bit and not that bit. Like that. Then just flick over the top of that with your grey. Again, just over the top of that with your light grey. Now, These little back bits of the banner, I'm just going to black out. You don't have to do that, you can kind of shade that in the same colour you do the banner, but for now I'm just blacking it out, and I'm going to blacken the centre of the roses. See that bit? And that bit. Now, grab my red, and now I'm just going to colour in the roses, except for the bit just around the black area there, in red. So you just colour them in a nice dark black, dark red. And that, the anchor, I'm just going to flick in some blue. Just over the shaded areas. Just like that. Just a little bit around that centre ring. Get yourself a brown. Just go over a little centre wooden bit in the middle. And then I like to get a lighter brown and do the rope around the outside of the lighter brown. And I'm going to colour in the same light brown. I'm going to colour in the ship bit, just at the bottom. None of the detail stuff, just the bottom base. I'm just going to flick in a little bit of darker brown, just from that centre bit to the side, and here, just a little bit from the back. Again, just to give the ship a little bit of 3D-ness. Now done that, grab my orange. Colour in those little detail bits, that little front bit we done. Those little side bits. Just like that. I'm going to do the sky blue. Just like that. And I'm going to use a different blue and just colour in little bits of these circles. Using a much stronger, bolder blue for the water. You don't have to do this, you could do the water in black and grey if you wanted. Just depends how bold you want the image to look. This one's quite a happy piece, so I'm sort of doing it nice and bold. And that, if I was doing like a darker one, say like a pirate piece or like a darker meaning, I'll probably make it a bit stormish, like make the sky dark, make the waves really dark, some black or like brown clouds, probably a bit of yellow lightning in the sky. just like that. Switch back to that orange, just going to colour in that centre bit of rose. Little line in the centre of the leaves. Give me a green. Just colour in those leaves green. This bit, for drawing like this, you know, you can do this. I like to do this. It's a very kind of a sort of browny kind of flesh tone, but it looks awesome for clouds. So I'm just going to put this in around the edge, and leaving just a little white line on the edge of those cloud shapes. See the circles? Now what this does is just breaks up the background from the ship. You can do it one of two ways. You can either colour in the actual cells, like a bit of blue, or flick a bit of colour in there, or make the background a different colour. And voila, that's that background done. And now just flicking some yellow in the banner. And voila, good, finished old school ship with some roses, a banner and an anchor. Just a few little random ideas thrown together. You see, very simple, very easy to do, and it looks awesome. Go have a little close up. Whoa. Sheep, stage rule and a banner. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. And that, like I said before, and that very, very close to 1,000 followers at this point. So if you can, please follow me. And I really want to hit that 1,000 number. And if I'm past that, follow anyway. And that. So yeah, that's that done. Enjoy. Check out my other videos. And I will see you next time.